good like that. Let's get cooking. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, Gonzo? How are you, my dude? Thank you so much for the luck, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm doing alright myself. Doing alright. Long intro scene. We'll see if I don't fast forward through it, but I got my water on deck, got my coffee on deck. Warbirth, what is up, my man? Appreciate the luck. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's good enough. It's hot and ready. Where is Shelby? There she is. Stupid. Chilling. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I mean, not exactly, but I do feel you. I'll let you guys watch this, enjoy it for a minute while I get brushed up on my notes here. Make a save in front of the shuttle engine. This is a PC game. It came out in 2002. It was released by the same people that released the release Deus Ex. And what was that other terrible Doom game? I can never remember what it's called. What's up, Shelby? How are you? Oh, Daikatana. Yeah, that one as well.
The money
one of the guys is actually
next time,
was on the original
mix and
Doom
match.
project, came and created this company.
Hit me.
Hasn't there been enough of that?
Hasn't there been
Have a
enough of
heart.
that? Come on.
You want to dead as kids?
The money boots.
Anyone else throwing
When
me out
next
of
time.
windows lately?
I mix and match.
Come clean
What's
with
going on,
the
Panda?
dead,
How are you?
Sly. Dead is no slouch, and he's got muscle. He'll collect one way or the other.
Fucking the talking
Hey,
potato
money's
bartender
tight.
over here.
As soon as it
Oh, dude, I
rains,
definitely do need to change the bats. Good luck.
I'll pour some.
I'd suggest a job if I thought you'd take it.
Try me.
The key to my cellar's missing.
Oh, yeah? Where's the job part come in?
When you find it, and I pay you.
Man, I need a real case. I need a challenge worthy of my deductive and pugilistic skills.
But I've got a bouncer.
Cute.
You want some real advice?
Ben says that was a good concept,
job.
but bad
It's
execution.
amazing how many of your problems it'll solve.
I'm sorry. What
You
are we
think?
talking about?
Fatima!
What is he talking about? Is he talking about the Is he talking about the bachelorette thing I signed you up for? The speedrunner bachelorette. It's like who was it?
What?
Oh, Daikatana.
Anything
Oh
on
yeah.
Sendernet?
Yeah, a lot of people say that it's like not as bad as it got credit for.
I'm just waiting
And then
for
it was
business
like,
to
you know,
pick up
an
once
obvious
we
try.
need to.
For one,
But yeah,
I'm
so
sick
so
of
this
being
is the
dead.
deal. So there's a what's his name, Haganator? He's like a banjo runner.
I'm not a bum.
He's putting together like a speedrunner
Bums
bachelorette
don't have
thing.
offices.
He's already got
Office
his
isn't a storage
bachelorette,
room
and now
with
people
cheap
need to sign up to be
Barbies.
potential suitors.
It's time for a new
I
life
told
form.
Ben
Forget it, sweetheart.
to make Shelby do
I'm
it.
a detective. That's what I
Um,
do.
Then go out and do
What's going on,
it.
Sand Knight?
I'm always here if you ever get off your butt and make
Because she
useful.
says, boy and girl, she's down. I would do it, but I don't think that I am going to be home in time. Yep. I knew I missed it. I missed it again. There we go. Definitely didn't miss it that time. It's a bad start. Wait, what? You beat Shawnee's time, dude? Shawnee's time was sick. How'd you do that, man? What did you end up with? Did you get a Garuda? That seems like that's the ticket. Seems like for speed, you gotta get a Garuda. Garuda. Oh, man. That's the ticket, dude. It seems like Garuda is... We need to ban Garuda. That's what I'm thinking. Beat him by 9 seconds. That's pretty crazy, man. So it went from a 4-year-old world record to being beaten twice in a matter of weeks. That's pretty maddening. Congrats, though, man. Seriously, that's awesome. New Game Plus. Yo, is it... We need one called hashtag no fucking Garuda %. Or no clown %. Because it seems like if you get one of those two, it's like, oh, this is it. And if you want to compete for a really good time otherwise, like, you're fucked. There's no way. Yeah, Clown's not so bad. Clown's really not that bad. Garuda, though. Garuda's pretty twisted, to be honest. Also, Sand Knight. Oh, and Shibu, to answer your question, Shelby, I'm not really sure what you do. I think it's going to be like a dating game or something. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'll consider signing up, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it on Friday, just for the lulz. I'm not really sure what's going to actually take place, though, to be completely fair with you. And but Sand Knight. So while I was at Limit Break, Fargo came up to me and asked me what the best chances are for Azure Dreams' Limit Break submission, and he said that he thought bookless %. Now I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't think that's the ticket, to be honest. I think that a rock me to the top 3 hour situation, best of 3, commentated like esports style kind of thing, I think that would have a much higher probability of getting in. Like, I think that would do really well. I think that bookless is too long for what it is, even at the 5 hours or whatever it's at now. No! We'll attempt it again. Thankfully, I didn't fall too far. What do I get if I win? Her heart, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's like you've never competed with other nerds for the heart of a lass. Yeah, I'm not really sure, Shelby, what's going on. Yeah, rock me to the top style of thing needs to be what it is. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's got its best chance to get in because it's kind of like an event. First try. As opposed to something more along the lines of, you know, an actual bookless % run. That's just too long for Azure Dreams, for a game that's relatively unknown and hard to look at for 5 hours. I just don't know if I work. Yeah, it's on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, exactly, Sand Knight. Exactly what happened at ARPGLB or ARPGME. That's that, and I would use that as a submission video as well. That's literally ideally what would need to take place, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I've only ever submitted to Limit Break twice, so I'm not, obviously not like some kind of veteran end-all be-all, but I think that that would have a really good chance, and people would like that. It was a good one. It was a good one. What's going on, Chrono? Yeah, I am a bit early. It's alright. I haven't been able to stream the last 2 days. I've been working like crazy. We have a whole bunch of, my boss quit, so it's just me and a guy I trained a couple weeks ago, like running the entire southeast region, and it's something else. I was at like 4 different stores yesterday, and one of them, an old lady crashed into the front of our building. Crazy old bat. It's like a 70-year-old lady driving a Mustang. She just rolled right into the front doors of Chuck E. Cheese. But it was a nightmare all day. So today I was like, I'm leaving at 5. I'm going home. I'm taking a vitamin D so I'm not sleepy. And I'm streaming. And I'm doing Anachronox runs until like midnight. So how are things on your end, Chrono? I know that you said it wouldn't be till like what, next week, but that's this week now, right? Have you guys heard anything? What's the word on the most recent opportunity? Yeah, it was pretty insane. It was pretty insane, Sand Knight. Ooh, more waiting. But that's a step, my guy. That's a step. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Sand Knight. It's all good. I mean, it's really nice because, like, in the back of my mind, sure, everything's kind of hectic and haywire, but I know it makes me look really good. So I'm like, whatever, I'll deal with it. Because right now, I'm not only am I bulletproof, like, they could, like, if I said, yo, I'm leaving right now, they would literally probably cry because they would be so shafted. But not only am I bulletproof in that regard, but it's also like, I'd be like, yo, listen, guys, remember when I did this for you for 3 months? And, you know, blah, 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 and I took care of this, and without me, y'all would have been, it'll help a lot in the future. So I'm fine with it, to be honest. It's just a little extra work, a few more hours a week. Oh, yeah. She'll do fine if given the opportunity. I'm not worried. I'm actually, so I was so dead set, especially with the way you've spoken about her and the things you've said, that, you know, she'd get it, and the decision comes down to, you know, what are you guys going to decide to do? Whether you accept or not. I have all the confidence in the world in you guys. You'll be alright. Oh man, Tunu, how are you? Thank you so much for the luck. Did I refill my thing? I did. I signed up, Shelby. I tweeted it. So if you go look, or actually Ben knows what I'm talking about. So if you want to at least just go look at it for lulz, you can check it out. If you want to be a bachelorette. So far, we only really lost time in a couple different spots. The Batman skip, I lost probably 10 seconds. I lost probably 10 seconds in the first, in the Fatima skip as well. But it's alright. There's a lot of time save in this run. All over the place, in fact. And I actually think I found a new, better, and improved way to do the Valenta bracelet, or the Valesta bracelet, I'm sorry, to guarantee that I'll have it. So I'm going to create the duplication early as opposed to doing it when I needed it. And that should save me like a couple rounds of save loading. Outside of that, it's like a lot of time save comes down to whether or not we get a good fight at the Limbus area. Although there is a new tech that I haven't done yet that guarantees safety, but it doesn't guarantee speed. Same thing with the Rowdy fight, or the Detta fight, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, man, maybe. That seems to be a complaint with a lot of people, that's for sure. Oh, nope, gotta load. Ooh. I needed to play Overwatch or something, get my mouse work a little bit better. I'm kind of ugly right now. Disgaea. I think this game would have done better if it wasn't a PC game that came out in '02. That's what I think. It's not a bad game, though. It's fun. We missed, like, all of the game. That's fine, Shelby. That's fine. I'll do it for us. Don't worry. I'll just make sure that I pick up I'll have to leave work early Friday and make sure that my kid's mom meets me somewhere so that I can get home. Because that's like 6 p.m. my time. I don't even get off work till 5. Usually I don't get home till like 8. Nice.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is
Man,
that?
what a washout. I busted my knuckles for this?
It looks like it's made from Mysterium. The same material Mystech is made from. We've got to get this back to my lab immediately.
It's right here. I gotta make sure I wait. That's probably fine. Sometimes you skip it too fast. You don't get the cinematic, and you have to basically do that whole section again. Nice. Fuck. That was ugly. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm definitely not saving time in this now. This was slower than just running at this point. Hopefully we can get this one on the first time. This is another one that's kind of a pain in the ass. Nope, we didn't get it. Okay, got it there. Oh my god, Boots, what are you doing? All tacos run. So the 100% would actually require a bunch of crazy shit, I found out. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the, hopefully that doesn't screw up the battle skip later. But we'll find out. I mean, it's worth a try. It saves a good deal of time. Yeah, it's a neat game, man. It's a neat game. And it definitely has potential for like a no major glitches route, casualty, situation. Although, I'm not going to lie, Alpaca and myself, he thinks his no major glitches definition is definitely a lot looser, is a lot more loose than mine is. There's a whole lot of things I wouldn't do. I would basically do it glitchless, right? But he thinks certain things are features. I'm like, nah, dog, they really ain't. First try, nice. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, all I'd have to do is discuss it. He's not an unagreeable person or whatever. We find out right here whether or not the Valenta or the Valesta strat is gonna work, or if it screwed up battle skip. We'll find out. It shouldn't though. Nope, we're good. Cool. So we're gonna lose a little time in this split, but we'll save a lot in the fight RNG split. That's a little bit later on. Also, it should no longer be RNG. It should be 100%. Bouncing out, yeah, but he thinks that the battle skip, the loading and saving into the battle skip, he thinks that's fine. And I was like, dude, that's like the fucking worst thing of everything, man. That's probably, that might be the most broken thing in the whole game. Nice. Ooh, that was really good mouse work. Yeah, I think battle skip, duplication glitch, like the cinematics menu thing is super busted. That's definitely not a feature. Saving in the few frames that you have to exploit the save load after a cinematic to warp yourself places and dupe stuff and skip things, like I think playing the game as it's intended to be played, glitchless, speedrun. I think that's it. I think that's what I have in my mind. Whereas his was like, limit yourself to only a handful of the broken things. But a lot of people have differing opinions on what is considered a glitch or not. Like saving and loading inside triggers, it's just using the game functions to do certain things. Like, is that really a glitch? Although at the same time, that's really what we do in Ni no Kuni. We don't do anything, or it's really what every glitch is, to be honest. We don't really do anything extracurricular. I think a lot of people have in their mind that like doing backflips and warping through walls, Ocarina of Time style and stuff is like what a glitch is. I think things like the Batman skip, the noggin skip, I don't think those are really skips. Or I don't think those are really glitches or problems. Those are just, you know, physics exploits like you mentioned. Just silly things that you can do because the walls are low and shit like that, you know. But to be safe, like a glitchless category, I would have just run without any of those things. Even the noggin skip, which breaks my heart because that's so funny. It's it's so funny. We shouldn't technically have Grumpos here, but we do because we did the Sentinel skip early. If we get this good Batman skip, we can save a little bit of time here. This Batman skip's way easier than the first one, in my opinion, because you don't have to like nail a certain spot. You can just go over here, whoop, over here, and right here. Whoop. Oh shit. There we go. That'll work. Can we save? Yeah, if we got that first try, we would have saved a good deal of time, but there we go. Nice. We did it.
Data beefed up security since the Dianimo fiasco.
I don't know. I think I would do it glitchless. I think no major glitches is too loose for the abundance of shit that this game has to offer.
You'll understand every language from
Yeah, and I
here to
totally
trigger
agree.
anomaly.
I totally agree. Alpaca's an
Where'd you
insane
pull this
guy,
baby
and
from?
the stuff he managed to
The
find is truly
Dark
incredible.
Helmet.
What's going on,
Linguinators
Dizzle?
became standard issue 2 months ago.
Really? How'd they communicate with the aliens before that?
They beat 'em up.
Well, where the hell do we go now?
Lead the way, hot pants.
Oh, hot pants. We don't need to find Eddie. Fatima, leave us alone. We're gonna skip Eddie. Oh, fuck. Because you're supposed to do the Sentinel now. And in order to get past the guard, you have to go to Eddie and feed him the sock. But we do the Sentinel super early. Eddie does know. Eddie's a creepy dude, man. Have you done that part, HGH? Have you gotten to see Eddie? Dude's hilarious, man. You haven't? Oh, okay. He's hella funny. It's a funny ass scene, dude. One of the better in the game for sure. You met Grumpos, that's it? Okay. Alright, so we have to do K Conrad really fast. We'll do that now. Actually, you have to do it now, technically. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. I'm not gonna lie, the first day I played this game, it actually kind of hurt my eyes. Like the way the camera moves and stuff like that, I was not a fan. Nice. Dude, I got lost as shit, dude. I got super lost. Yeah, I mashed through everything as well. Don't feel bad. I can't even play games casually anymore, dude. They're like completely ruined for me. I tried to play DQ8 and I was like, mash, 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 mash. And then I was like, now what do I do? How am I supposed to know what to do? And I was like, oh. I could have read that fucking novel just so that I could have seen the one line that's like, this is what you do. That ain't for me, dude. Pass. I guess I was better about it when I was a kid, but speedrunning as a whole has kind of ruined me for it. Invincibility button. Yeah, right. To be fair, we ended up not using the invincibility button in the end after all. But yeah, that was kind of a big oversight. I'll give you guys that one. That one I'll forever give you guys, alright? It's my bad. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, it depends on the game. Like that Backbone game, I was having a blast reading and doing all that. So, I guess it just depends on the game, really. Nino Ninja, what's up, my friend? How are you? So I gotta make sure that I absolutely, like, I used to do this PAL scene a different way, and that was what was leading to me, like, a lot of times not having the PAL 18 cinematic when I went to go do the warp or the pod skip way later on in Tennis Fortress. But I know how to do it now in a way that is consistent. Also, for the record, anybody who wasn't here, there is the fight RNG and Limbus, the two fights, were 100% consistent now. They're not necessarily fast. I mean, it's the same speed, but, like, you know, those fights can be really slow if those two NPCs decide to attack as well. But I'm pretty sure that as long as you don't screw up anything and have to crash in places you otherwise wouldn't want to, that you're going to get those NPCs to be bugged out and get those fast fights. So that's where a lot of our time save is going to end up being in this run. I did submit it. I swear to God. I did submit it. But I'm not going to lie to you. That day that I was like, I'm going to do it tonight, I forgot to do it until, like, just a couple days ago. I saw my computer on the ground. I was like, what the fuck is this doing here? And then I was like, oh, dude. It has been submitted. It's been like 2 days. So, in time, I promise. Look at that guy just scooting. That is a good emote. You know, part of me also wishes I would have done the Daniel emote as well. Woo! Saved a little time there. I like the Daniel one that's like, but I fear that it would get used like, come on, bruh, and ended up having like negative racial connotation tied to it. Well, NATO, I appreciate that, man. There's lots of weird stuff that happens. That's for sure. That's for sure. Do weird games every now and then. Also, so June 20th, which is in about 2 weeks, a week and a half, I'll buy Yokai Watch, and we'll start routing that out. Well, September 20th, I know you guys have probably heard, but in case you haven't, September 20th, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch,
Then let's burn rubber, kid.
is coming to PC.
Just like the old days.
I'm not paying extra for this.
So I will definitely be having to you know, revisit that game. Classic fucking Grumps, dude. Stingy bastard. Yeah, Ben's personality is weird. I think my games are weird. I think that's how it works. If Shelby's still here, make sure she tells him I said that. No, you're absolutely not wrong in thinking that it does not need a remaster. You are absolutely correct in that, actually. I would agree with you. And they changed literally nothing. Like, nothing is different. The only thing they did was just port it, and it's almost direct, which is good and bad. Good for speedrun purposes, because it might mean that the dupe glitch is intact. If the dupe glitch is still intact, then it'll obviously be the faster version because it's on PC. But if the dupe glitch is not intact and there are no other PC-specific style skips or glitches or whatever, then it will absolutely not be the fastest version. The dupe saves well over an hour, in my opinion, because it allows you to do things early game you otherwise would never have the opportunity and the resources to do. Like, it matters a lot more than it seems. It's not as simple as just, well, you just do the casino later, and that's how you get your money. Now, it changes everything. Yeah, Ninja, I'd never heard of this game either until like 2 weeks ago. So I understand. I feel you. It's an odd game, but it's really neat. It's like it's an RPG. I mean, we skip all the RPG elements until like 10 minutes from now, but it is an RPG. So I'm gonna route a glitchless category for this game, and yeah, I'm gonna route a glitchless category for this game. And we'll get to experience a little bit more of the excitement for sure. Yeah, this game is what? 02? So it would be 17? Nice. That dude saved me a few frames. I hate the left one, man. Nice. But yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Whoa. That's what happens when you... Anytime you interact with a with an object using the use button and it goes into a cutscene as opposed to clicking on it, you get like some really weird side effects, like the moonwalk you just saw right there. Yeah, so Ni no Kuni, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to have a reason to play it and try it out, see what can come of it, but I think that it's obviously a money grab and nothing more. It's not like, this needs a remaster, like this could benefit so much from a remaster considering like it looks the exact same. They actually changed a couple of like the fonts on like battle and like the damage numbers that appear when you hit stuff and crap. Everything else is the exact same from what I noticed. Like not a like when I mean exactly the same. Like it is not different at all. Which is both good and bad, because it's like, yay, it stayed true to what it was. It's the same game. But at the same time, it's like, great. So the 5.5 hour run I grinded my ass off for is probably just trivialized, just like that. June 2001. Wow, that's 18. It's old enough to bang. You can bang Anachronox, guys. Well, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, he is moving along in Parasite Eve. Told me he's having some ammo issues, but that happens. That happens until you get like really used to when and where and where to stand and things like that. That's not an uncommon gripe. This game, this game is definitely fucked. That's what the hole in the disc is for. That's why, you know what? That hole is too large for me, I'm afraid. Kappa. Oh, that's true. Texas, the legal age is 17. That is law. It is known. Data load, save load, Sentinel load, save load. That's the move. That's the move. Let's nail it. This is a hard one. Okay, so. Nice. Oh, we just missed it. Oh shit. Now we went a little bit further than anticipated. Oh, there it is. I was like, yo, I'm fucked. Nice. So we're gonna lose a little time here, I think. we're definitely losing time here. That's right. This next split is huge, and now there's 2 things that are going to save us time. So, hoping that we reap the rewards of that, for sure. Well, Parasite Eve is a good one to start at or to watch to understand, because there's not a whole lot of complex. There's no glitches. There's only 1 skip, and that's a really recent find in the entire game. We need to buy one of these, one of these. Load this. Oh, shit. I probably could have done this later, but it's alright. Like, after we get the Firestorm. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, we'll go to Cinder Station. Back to the platform area. Back to Cinder Station. Oops. And now we will, almost. You can see that the cursor was still up. We're gonna say right here. That way we don't click on that guy anymore. It's annoying. Damn, I'm really fucking this up, man. We're gonna lose a lot of time. That's a shame. Okay, cool. Finally. Oh, it didn't save. Wow. That's interesting. Well, now that I know that, fuck, that means we're gonna have to do the Vallesta skip anyways. And I didn't even equip my new crap. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So that was like a minute and a half of just wasted time. Yo, what is going on, Q? How are you, man? How's the D&D thing going? Dude, I'm stoked. I've been, I'm not gonna lie to you, and Q doesn't know this yet, but, so I have a guy that I worked with. He works for CEC. He works for Chucky. And, on Monday night, or Sunday night, I was deciding on my spells, and I gave him a ring. Now, this dude has played since 1st edition. It's like his whole life. He's got the shirts. He's got he goes to the live shows, like, and I was like, all right, man, me and you, let's sit down and let's figure out these spells and like what you, so he taught me a lot about just how to play and and what spells are useful and what, so I feel really good about my character, man. I feel like I'm in a good spot. So I'm stoked. And he was like, yo, let me know. We'll go out for drinks afterwards and we'll talk about how it went. Because he's huge. He takes like improv classes so that he can be better at his DMing. Like he is, he loves the game, dude. Yeah, and I think we'll be streaming it. I mean, I will, that's for sure. All right, so, oh, sure. Got it. This game confuses me still, so don't feel bad. We can make it all the way to the, we can make it all the way to the Firestorm, I think. And then we have to do a skip. Oh yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm super excited. I've actually never played in any D&D before. Or I did once. And it was a blast, but it was apparently, I've come to find out now, like, not something that I should have been doing as my first D&D experience. Everybody that I've told, I'm like, yeah, I did this one. They're like, what the why? And I was like, I don't know, man. That's what the guys who wanted me to do had me do. Save. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then I will go to F5. Oh, I still have Alessa's bracelet for some reason. Dope. I don't know what we did, guys, but we're gonna save mad time now. Oh, you know what? I actually need to make a save down here as well. Full blaster D&D. Yeah, I have like 1 or 2 utility spells, but otherwise I went full on freaking big dick mode, dude. I ain't playing around. I'm trying to have fun. Yeah, well, and it's obviously, yeah, the homebrew class. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'll be streaming it. I think like Ben streams on Sundays. You know, it's not like a group. Unfortunately, I think squad streaming is specifically for partners. Otherwise, we would do it that way. But we'll do a like we'll all be streaming it. I'm pretty sure. That's a shame. I would love to be able to squad stream. Yeah, I listened to so my buddy, the one I mentioned previously that loves D&D, he turned me onto a podcast of people who are beginners learning to play the game. Oh shit, fuck me in the ass. I forgot to let the game unload. All right, I don't know what that's going to do to us as far as put us in a bad spot, but thankfully I saved right here. Because in case I lose the fights. But we should be okay. We should be okay. Just lost a little time. Yeah, he turned me onto a podcast called Acquisitions Incorporated. And it's like 3 dudes who have never played before. So they're kind of getting taught along the way. And it's super funny because it's exactly how I felt. And listening to that's pretty neat. But yeah, hearing how their thing is going, and I was like, whoa, dude, that was way easier. You guys only fought like 3 things the whole time. We had people dying like before we even made it to a fight when I played my Tomb of Horrors bullshit. Yeah, D&D didn't kill the run. I was actually in my mind, I was like, I wonder if I can get through this whole thing without it unloading. Because I still had the, usually I crash at the shop. And I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget to. I was like, you know what? I think I can get away with this. And obviously, what? But this was the scene after. So I skipped the mini game. Yo, I'm thinking that's the move, guys. I'm thinking I was fine. Because we got the big gun outro. Now the difference is, do we get credit for big gun outro? Because we need that cinematic really badly to do a lot of things. Yo, that might be it. That might be a mini game. I know that there is a way to skip the mini game. I just know it's not been tested. Yeah, now that I was thinking about it and I kind of read through some of the homebrew stuff people have cooked up, I was like, yo, there's a lot of really great MMOs or just standard RPGs you could absolutely... Like, I actually considered going to Final Fantasy 11 and making the spells from 11 that Blue Mage has, like homebrew, like a camp D&D spells, because a lot of the spells in the 14 is not nearly as good, or they don't have the same names, obviously, like the famous Blue Mage spell names. Yo, my man Chrono, thank you so much for dispensing the foreplay, my guy. On the Melfons. Did the alert come up? I didn't see it. I can't click out of the screen, unfortunately, to read up. Yeah, it looked like I could skip the whole minigame. But the issue is sometimes you don't get credit for the cutscenes you're skipping into. And if we don't get credit for this scene right here, then it's not something we want to do, because we need this scene specifically for a lot of stuff. Skips we're going to do later. Appreciate you, Chrono, man. Melfons, if you're listening, if you're lurking, by all means, continue to. But if you're listening, you now have the power to bet on it. And where you choose to do so, that's on you. Yeah, I know. I really do. Why do my alerts do this to me, man? It's such a pain in the ass. Does he? This is not a giveaway stream, that's for sure. Alright, let's hope we got the bugged fight. Ideally, is what we want. Okay, so see how much HP we have? That's crazy. We usually only have like 700 HP here, so we can actually live no matter what happens. So I'm not even going to heal. Yeah, I am. Did we get the bugged fight? It looks like we did, which is ideal. Very true. Very true. I'm not gonna heal, actually. I changed my mind. I'm not sure if healing actually gives you shield back. That's the issue. But we should have more than 900 HP in the next one, I believe. I guess we'll find out real quick. There's no hurt in trying. Oh, it does? Okay, cool. So, you know, play safe. That's fine. It's also not popular right now. It feels bad. Cool, so we're gonna save a little bit. We'll save maybe a whole minute here, even after the mistakes we made. I like this scene. It's like, there's no background. It's just black. I'm like, you guys couldn't have come up with a background for this. Come on. Well, the fight is bugged, but we need credit for that cutscene. So if we skip the mini game and the fight stays bugged, like the fight's bugged because those two guys on the side don't fight you for some reason. I don't know why. But you still get credit for the cutscene, which you absolutely need. Whereas the mini game skipping that might not give you credit for the cutscene. I don't know exactly. I'd have to test it, or I'd have to ask Alpaca to test it or something. Man, yeah, this is so nice. We have Valestus bracelet. We have the shield. Oh man, hell yeah, this is dope. I think it's because I equipped it and saved. I think that's why it did what it did. So we're actually totally safe here. We don't even need to heal because we healed in the first fight. Gear. Gear. See, we would have been dead here had we not healed. Now, there is a small chance an extra enemy can show up here and whoop our ass, but I doubt it. Please be over. Dope. Good stuff. We're in really good shape. The Doomsday laser, yeah. Especially when he goes like this. When he casts it. That's my favorite part, the little triangle mouth. Yeah, new strats. A few new strats, actually. And I didn't even execute them flawlessly either. There's still a couple ways you can make it better. Now we do... I think we... Fuck, I forgot. I think we do big gun outro. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, cool. Cool, I was worried for a second. I didn't have my notes scrolled down and I didn't want to screw it up. Because this is where you start affecting game state with these next 3 little warps, 3 or 4 warps we're going to do. And if you screw them up, it determines whether or not you can finish. This is actually quite a long scene here. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I do the speedrunner bachelorette? Should I be about it? Absolutely. How's that to see? Like, if anything, it's good publicity, right? A stream on Haganator's stream of something to that effect is gotta, like, it'll give me at least 3 followers, I hope. If nothing else. Ooh, boy. I skipped it too early. Oh no, I was still in battle skip. Fuck me. Or I was still in the previous cinematic. That's a shame. Of course, we're not going to get it first try anymore. It's a shame, dude. I wonder if I fucked it up, if I have to do Prisoners of Limbus a second time. Nope, there we go. We're good. Still a good amount of time saved, that's all. That's all that matters. Okay, no. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. So we can definitely save 2 minutes at the dome skip, at the dome warp. I'll be in the speedrunner bachelorette. I don't know. Like, what are they supposed to do? They're gonna be like, what are your hobbies and interests? I'll be like, the same as everybody else's, dude. We're all fucking nerds. What do you want from me? I don't know. I work at Chuck E. Cheese. It's not really a hobby or an interest. It's just something I have to do every day. Otherwise, the company will die. Not really, but... that's what keeps me going, you know? I don't know. I'm sure they got something silly planned. Yeah, that's true. The Chuck. Or the helmet. I'll put it on midstream and be like, fucking take it or leave it, dude. What are you gonna do? What's the move?
Rowita Calican.
Rowdy
Lock
Halukaduggalon.
the doors.
It's been a while since I've heard somebody
thanks,
say
man.
that name.
I'm off the sauce.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
This
It's because it's
isn't
like
for you.
freaking 17 letters. Nobody wants to say that.
Rowita Helicon. You know how long I've waited for the man unlucky enough to know that name? Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, oops. I always do this. I think we're going to Hephaestus. Okay. We're making good progress, though, guys. We're making good progress. This rate will probably be sub 150. All things go really well. I gotta set up the final dupe a little bit better than I did last time, but I feel good about things thus far. I'll go pee during the Dead of Fortress situation. Now, as long as Pal is in the lounge area, we got a run on our hands. But if he's not, this feels bad. Then we gotta reset. But I can do runs until midnight tonight, so. I texted my ex and I was like, "Listen, on Friday, I got something to do at my PC at 6 p.m." And I was like, "Is there some way we can figure something out to meet earlier or what have you?" And she was like, "PC?" question marks. Like, oh Jesus Christ. That was like one of the first letters of the very first text, bro. Like there's a whole rest of the shit you didn't even get to. Oh, now she's blowing my shit up. Okay, how early? Bitch, I don't know. I just told you I'm gonna be here at 6. You tell me. Okay, now I gotta make sure I catch this save right here. It's actually kind of a hard one to set up. Nice, we got it. Wow. It's really nice because you keep the mouse on the screen. So you can actively click stuff for that little area right there. Alright, come on, pal. Come on, pal. Everybody hope that pal is there. Let's do it. Come on, pal. Where am I going? Yes! My boy! Woo! First try.
Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
Have to assess traffic on Saturday. I just need to be home by 6. Friday, sorry.
Attention. South Anachronox is currently under martial law. Please stay indoors until further notification.
Alrighty, we got a run on our hands. Just let me know. Alright, cool. Thanks for being agreeable. Technically, we could platform warp right here. I think it would probably save 5 seconds, but there's potential that you could literally screw everything up. Actually, I don't even know if it would save. I don't think you can do it here because you have to go to one gate or the station side, as opposed to the Casinox. But we have the PAL 18 cinematic, so we can do the cinematic skip. Man, we're in good shape, guys. Everything has gone really well. I've remembered to cross off all the check marks, or I've checked all the boxes rather that I've needed to check in order for us to be able to finish the late game, which I don't usually remember to do. Thankfully, we did it this time. Yay! Just means we're getting better. It's one of the hardest runs I've ever had to learn, so I'm happy to see improvements, however big or small. There are so many intricacies with all the tricks and stuff in this thing that it's like, I worry constantly that I'm screwing something up. Cool, cool. Poison Tempest and Detacorp we will be doing. I'm gonna do that really quick. I think I gotta do a couple of dupes actually really fast though, just to be able to have the money. So we're gonna load this one. Yep. We're gonna go to I guess I forgot to sell that earlier. We need to buy 1 and 2. That doesn't really do anything. We actually need the poison tempest on boots, so we can save now and roll out. That was a really well done dupe. I knew my money exactly. We still have the Vistan spike head because I forgot to sell it earlier, but that doesn't really matter. Now we just gotta go hit Deda's Fortress and begin the minigame shenanigans. But first I gotta reactivate Battle Skip outside. Cool, cool. We are ready to rock, my friends. Yeah, normally we would have to fight all these guys you're seeing here, but we don't have to. Also, there's a pretty big trick. A pretty big trick, rather, that if you ever ran in the 100% category, which would be crazy, there's a lot of like real-time waiting you have to do. But anyways, if we ever did 100%, there's a really nice trick that lets you shuttle warp literally anywhere, whenever. Alrighty, that's it, guys. We killing it right now. We're doing great.
All right, girls. 2 teams of 3. I'll lead 1.
I really got a
Stiletto will lead
TT,
the
but
other.
I'll do it at pre-data.
Why?
That's like a 5-minute scene.
It's personal.
We're both settling old scores here tonight.
What about me, Mr. Boots?
I need you for a special mission, pal. You gotta break into their security center and access the system. Think you're up to it?
Hell yeah.
Best character in the whole game, easy, bar none.
Then let's put this baby to bed, folks.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Pal is absolutely the GOAT. No doubt about it.
Sly,
He still has his black
Yeah.
eye. For anybody who's familiar with the game,
I'm proud of you.
you'll know that you're not supposed to have the
I
black
know you
eye.
can do
There's like a
this.
scene you get to really early on where his black eye goes away. But we have it for the entirety of the game because we never fulfill that requirement.
Thanks.
Don't look now, woman scorned.
He should be in like a different outfit, no black
get to
eye.
kill
Like
him.
he
Understand?
should look entirely
We're
different
here
than
for
he
the
does. That's for
stone.
sure.
Who says we're gonna kill him?
I do. If I kill him, our lives can go on.
Ooh,
Both of ours.
that pivot turn, sick stuff.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you. Rumples for her. I'll take these 2. Nice. No, I didn't do it right. Apparently, that fucking blows. I actually don't even remember how to do this part on boots. Oh, that's rare. We got the trigger, like the scene trigger, but guess it didn't matter. Where the fuck am I supposed to go, dude? Is it like one of these? I don't think so. I think I probably passed it. Bummer. That's time loss for sure. Oh, there we go. This is where we're supposed to be. Oh man, ain't that some shit? Something's bugged out. I must have screwed it up. So I wonder if I needed to, on boots, do that little running that I did right there. Save meeting Grumpos. Load, save, load. Let's see. Nice. I gotta make sure that I save and unload before, after Pal moves the bridge. I think that's the trigger. Ribba-dam dam. Ribba-dam dam. Zigga-bam bam. Have you guys ever seen that? It's like the ShamWow guy goes to jail. It's like an old YouTube video. Yep, yep, yep. Now I need to save load. Because for some reason the login thing was canceled right there, so. Now it'll unload. Alright, cool. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. I think I might have put in inputs too fast. A-C-K. Yeah, it is. And we skip a place called Sunder. And on that planet, he gets like a really nice outfit because everybody there is like geniuses. You have to be like a genius to be there. So they changed it to like really cheeky outfits. And unfortunately, we don't ever get that outfit. It's a really good one, though. Oops. That's what I think of every time I see her running animation. Alright, this next one is the big skip. Let's make sure we don't screw it up. Oops. Okay. Make 2 saves. One right here. One right here. Do. Nice. We got it, I think. I think we got it. I think we're fine. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we can get. I think there's a more consistent way for me to do it. I'm gonna try it the fast way first, and then if I can't get it first try, I'll just do it the safer, more consistent way. This is it's a lot easier. And I never get this trick first try. It's hard. We'll just do it easy. Nice. Alright, so that's definitely the best way to go about it. That's way, I mean, it's not as fast as not having to run back over there, but it's definitely more consistent. Go ahead and save right here, because I live in constant fear. Can this game be played on a controller with a controller? I would maybe casually. You could probably get away with it, but if you're ever gonna do a speed run, I definitely would not. I actually don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe with like one of those controller mapping programs, you could do it. But you would have to like custom map them. The game doesn't support controller, that's for sure. And I have a hard time because there's so much pointing and clicking. I don't know how you would exactly pull that off. Because I'm the same way. I would much rather play a game on a controller. Like, with absolutely. Battle skip's not active, that's what I thought. It's possible, yeah. You would have to lose like camera controls, but it's not like it really matters. Oh wait, I was supposed to do the dupe first. Fuck. Alright. Let's see. Because I don't have enough money. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can try it like this. We got a crash to get rid of battle skip. Go back to this one so we can equip all that good stuff. I think that's correct. This is one. Two. Oh, you know what? Fuck. We actually have to do this to a different file as well. So we'll go to this Sotris. No, this doesn't really matter. We'll go to Cinder Station with it. What did I do wrong? Okay, let's figure it out. File, save as. Then we'll go to Sotris. dangerous. Make sure we have poison tempest. Okay, now we gotta do it over again, unfortunately. I mean, we'll have a lot of money though. Yep, that's one. Two. Three. Four. There's five. Alrighty. So we need to sell firestorms. We have a fuck ton. We only have one for some reason. We need it. Fuck it. I was gonna buy the freeze me not loop. Oh, I probably still should. Oh no! That's the wrong shell! Yeah, I mean, we're gonna die. Fuck, I gotta do 5 more. That sucks. Where's the freeze me not loop? There it is. F indeed, my friends. F indeed. You know what? We can actually do it over here, though. We can do the rest of this and then do the dupe. God, that really blows ass. Oh fuck, this is the wrong direction. That is some tough tits, my friends. Fucking click on it, my dude. We're so close to saving like 10 minutes. It's my nap alarm. Every day I take a nap. I wake up at 8. Let's figure this dupe out. Everybody needs those deltas, otherwise they're gonna be fucked. So we will. We'll have to save here because we gotta kill battle skip. How really gotta be? Okay, so we only need 1 with that. Back to well, first let's see what everybody has, right? Just in case we don't have to do all this. That's not right. everybody have turbo alert? No. Ready. Fuck. Alrighty, I gotta pee. So we lost for like 3 minutes there.
Welcome. Hello, loser. You missed our dinner date. I'll deal with you in a moment. Sarah. Oh, don't you look radiant? I was afraid I'd left scars. I'm glad you're dressing like the tramp I always knew you were inside. Where's the secretary? Cute. I can see why you wanted to keep her around. She worth the price?
Every penny.
What are you talking about?
You like my new digs? I heard you trashed your ride and sold the agency. Hard times, Sylvester?
Something like that.
Not fun, is it? Living on the cheap. How much money do you need?
As much as I can get.
I think we can work something out, but understand one thing. I owe you.
And I needed to pee so bad. I peed longer than my freaking
Sweetie, I'm your benefactor.
my toilet's LED lasted.
Your digitization, your existence to me.
But there is one thing I just remembered. I forgot to again equip the freeze me not loop. So there's actually 2 things I needed to do, or I wanted to try. I wanted to equip the freeze me not loop on boots because that gets rid of a lot of risk.
I'm not giving it to you.
But I mean, this is also good. It's gonna help
Then
us
we're
in this
taking
next
it.
2 fights for sure.
Welcome.
Another thing though is I meant to convert everybody's HP to shields, or at least stilettos, so that she could live through the next fight and do more damage faster. She's gonna die. It sucks. That was a missed input on my part. As long as we finish this fight above 1500 health on boots, it doesn't matter. Look how fast it moves with Valesta's bracelet, dude. It's so fast. Wow, that's a really shitty attack to get. Did I forget healing items? I did! This might be a rip run. This might be a rip run. We're gonna have to play Detta fast and loose. With no HP. Yeah, this is about to be really bad. It's alright, it's okay. Worst case scenario, we reload the dupe save, we go buy some. We lose time. Do we lose 7.5 minutes? Yeah, probably.
It's a revolution, so
Do you want to know the difference between you and the you 5 minutes ago?
somebody with the right
The you 5 minutes ago.
tech.
That's 5
This
minutes
isn't
to
about our
live.
little street feud anymore. It's about our future.
Future, huh? You want to know the difference between you and the you 5 minutes ago? The you 5 minutes ago had 5 minutes.
Alright,
to
let's wing
live.
it. I should still have at least one. Okay, hopefully that's on her. That's the good pattern. That's the good pattern. We want to see that on her right away. Dope. If we get the fast fight here, then it doesn't matter. The wittiest of lines, yeah. It's not as good as Hot Pants, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to try to do an ATB trick. If he doesn't heal off of after this hit, I'm going to try to do an ATB trick to bait out the DOTs and force the fight out to finish early. Okay, we might be able to. If that's on her again, she should live, right? She should have 1 HP left. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I think we got it off before his healing animation finished. We did. We did. Woo! We got the fast fight, dude. I baited it out. I mean, on accident. I'm gonna be completely honest, but we skipped his second and third phase because the damage came out at exactly the time it needed to. So I think that I got Boots' attack off before, even though his animation was going on in the middle of my ATB pause. So he couldn't receive the heal until my turn had finished. So I think that we got the last little bit of damage we needed in there before his heal could have taken effect. Nice. Nice, guys. Now it's easy. We just gotta pray that because Boots doesn't have the Valestus bracelet, that he does not get frozen. But because everybody has Valestus bracelets, we should save time in this next fight because everybody will be a lot faster.
Feel better.
Also, he
Do you?
Yeah. So we should be able to get Boots to safety before he has a chance to be frozen. Worst case scenario, he gets frozen. We just have to wait. We probably lose like a minute or two waiting for him to get unfrozen. Nice, man. Nice. What a good run so far. Lots of mistakes. We could have like world recorded with this had it not had so many of the big skip mistakes. But, you know, that's
This what you're looking for?
you know, every speedrun could world record if they didn't screw up.
There's one last thing we have
That's
to
just
do
kinda how it
before the
works.
story can draw to a close. We must destroy the keystone. Only residual cross-dimensional energy from the Echo Gate can melt it down.
Okay. So where's the Echo Gate?
Fountain.
I should have known. The fountain.
Should have known yeah. So lore-wise, Boots can't stand the fountain.
It's
That's
currently
why.
in
And
its
in the
close state.
beginning of the game, they kind of
We're
like
going
make a
to
joke
sure
about it.
It stays that way.
So he's
Someone
like,
must
of course.
take the keystone, walk across the catwalk, and drop it
God
into the
damn
fountain.
fountain.
How about Grumpos? You found it. You throw it in.
I ain't touching that thing.
Coward.
Wuss.
Give me that.
I've been waiting 60 years for this. Don't mess up.
And don't look down. I get all his mistake if he falls in.
Well, here goes.
What has to be done?
No.
What are you doing? What must be done?
Yeah, right? They're like, dude, what's that on your... Bro, what's that on your shirt? He's like, don't freaking worry about it. I'm like, whatever, dude. Especially in that one scene where they're talking about, like, him leaving socks everywhere and stuff. Like the Sunder, the leaving Sunder shuttle scene. That dude. Alright, let's do this. Let's hope for, the only thing bad that can really hurt us is if Boots gets frozen. Everything else like should not matter. Everybody's got the correct gear on. Everybody's in really good shape. This should be free. Alrighty, who's going first? So everybody needs to have a real good ATB. Alright, that's good enough. What's going on, Murdoch? How are you? Nice. This is Row, which means that's her, which means Pal is last. Him? I think this is how it works. 104, geez Louise, now it was like 80 degrees today. We have like a cold front rolled through. So that's nice. Fuck. I was wrong. I picked wrong. I should let her go before I move. Twice in 2 days. Oh, because heat on your battery or what? That's fine. Also fine. I want her to get a hit on the red. Nope. Huge mistake. I made a huge fucking mistake. Alright, so I thought I could get greedy and save some time. I was wrong. Oh, I don't have a line of sight. Whew. Nah, I feel you. Sensor. On like an O2 sensor or what? Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully all is sorted though. I hate having car troubles. It's so frustrating. That should get rid of the fire. This should be his turn right here. So we should be able to move two at once, basically. That's not really POW, I don't think. Oh, damn, dude. That's rough. Wow, that's a pretty hard punish. It is PAL, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. This is super wonky, this fight. Why it went out of order? It went from here to here. Like, doesn't make any damn sense, but I'll take it. It's fine. PAL. Can't That's hers isn't gonna kill the red thing anyways, so what a waste. What a fucking waste. I'm sitting through needless animations. As long as we finish 145, I'll be happy. We got a couple more minutes. We're down to the last few turns, thankfully. Yeah, it's not gonna kill it. Wow, wee zowie. Okay, so lesson learned: don't ever try to do more than one. That's the animation time stalls too long. Yeah, too greedy. That's okay though. I mean, now I know, right? And I won't do it on runs that are on better pace. That's fine. I'm not unhappy. Only one way to learn. And by doing this ATB wait, basically right here, I guarantee that my movement is the next command. World record next run, maybe? Who knows? The only issue with that is it usually resets ATBs. Maybe it doesn't. So being greedy like that was really for no reason whatsoever. I think because I did damage to the red one already, I can do red damage to it again with her. And that he can actually just ATB wait and then move. Not gonna finish by 145 though, that's for sure. We lost a good 3 or 4 minutes in misplays. Alright, so now is when it starts resetting ATB. That makes sense, because it changes the UI. I'm gonna have Row heal Stiletto, I think. Because her turn's gonna come out way faster. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Stiletto's not gonna live through her solo section. Then she'll kill Rose. Row will move forward. And then it'll just be double turn, which is fine. I mean, she's really slowed. I should probably... No. Valestas helps a lot in the Detta fights. I think it's actually worth its weight. Alright, cool. So 2 turns left, and we're good to go. Man, I'm glad, man. That's an amazing game. That's an amazing game. The devs for it are really incredible people as well. Anybody that plays Earthlock, man, I'm happy to hear. It's a truly stellar game.
Welcome to Nevermore.
All right, that's it, my friends. 146.22. That's a fat PB. I mean, we lost a lot of time, but all over the place. Not even just at the final fight. We lost a lot of time everywhere. So that's dope. That's really dope. Just because I'm bad, or I'm still learning. There's a lot of mistakes that I make in my runs. Now we're only 6.5 minutes off world record though. But Alpaca, the god, he has a 140 time, something like that. A 140 and some change. He says that the route can be like 130, 1:02 or 1:30 even. I definitely don't, like, that's not really realistic for me at this point. That's a lot of making mistakes or figuring out mistakes. But Bing Chang, my man, thank you so much for the host, dude. You came in at a good time. We made a lot of mistakes in this run as well, but it's alright. We're going to run it immediately back and see if we can PB again. Now that the run's consistent and there's no chance of you dying at Limbus, it's really, really nice. Yes. Let's see what my sum of best is really quick, should we? 139. Alright, alright. A fat PB indeed, man.
You're crazy. I can't believe you're going after those things. I'm serious, Boots. I can't let you do this.
Weren't you the one telling me to get off my butt just a few weeks ago?
There's a
Alright, I'm just gonna call it here. We've seen this scene. We've seen this scene.